What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys. And in this video, guys, I want to discuss the truth about Ultra Instinct Omen that we didn't see before. Let's go. Ultra Instinct Omen, guys. The first time that this showed up in the Tournament of Power, we were blown away. Did not expect it, didn't see it coming. We knew that Goku was going to get a new transformation, blase, blase, but this was amazing. And we had no idea about Mastered Ultra Instinct. But something is very interesting, guys. If you've been paying attention to the most recent Dragon Ball Super manga, Goku is training with Whis, and Whis talks about something out of the ordinary. He mentions how Goku basically needs to be in a constant state of Ultra Instinct in his base form. And when I first saw that, when it came out last month, it immediately took me back to Ultra Instinct Omen. And I've been meaning to do this video for a while. So guys, do your boy a solid and sheesh that like button, man, for the YouTube algorithm. Now, looking back on Ultra Instinct Omen, you know, we got Mastered Ultra Instinct and we thought that that was the perfected state of Ultra Instinct. And it kind of bothered me because I was always asking the question, if this is the pinnacle of Goku's power with Mastered Ultra Instinct, what's left for Dragon Ball Super? I mean, how do you get better than Mastered Ultra Instinct? Well, it turns out, guys, that training with Whis has revealed a lot of things, and one of those major things is that Mastered Ultra Instinct, or what we thought was quote unquote Mastered Ultra Instinct, isn't Mastered Ultra Instinct at all, and there's, you know, completely higher levels. Turns out that Mastered Ultra Instinct is almost like a transformation, because the way that Whis describes it to Goku whenever they were training is that Goku should be able to be an Ultra Instinct in his base form, okay? And while he's in his base form, and then he could use the silver-haired part whenever he gets into quite a pickle. So that means that the silver-haired is more of a upgraded transformation. Now, we noticed back in the Tournament of Power how whenever Goku was fighting in Master or Ultra Instinct Omen, that his attacks just weren't quite there. Like he had the dodge part, the defense part, he didn't have the offensive part. Now, training with Whis, he's learning to adapt that offensive part in his base form, because Whis, for those of y'all who don't know, the angels are in a constant state of Ultra Instinct, and there's levels to this stuff, man. And this is what's so cool, because going back when we heard the phrase or the term Ultra Instinct Omen, omen means a sign of things to come. And like I said, we thought that that sign of things to come was Mastered Ultra Instinct, or the silver-haired version, but that's not true. Now, just imagine how much stronger Goku is going to get if he's able to really tap into this in his base form. Okay, if he's able to tap into this in his base form, and then that's going to make him even stronger when he goes into the silver-haired form of Ultra Instinct. Now, I just really, you know, I'm just going to roll some fighters adopted Omen gameplay for the sake of not looking at a straight screen. It's a mod, by the way, for UI Omen Goku. But, you know, just talking about it, guys, really consider this. Like, perhaps the Omen portion of it just wasn't a part of what we thought it was going to be. And that's perfectly fine. But, you know, the fact that Goku is as strong as he is, reverting back to, it's almost like a retcon, if you will. You know, it's almost like they say, oh, this is Ultra Instinct Omen, and then all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere, they hit us with, oh, but that's not it. That's not it. Let's backtrack some and say that Goku's, the Omen form is really an omen to him mastering it in his base form, as opposed to being in a quote-unquote kind of transformed state with the silver hair. I'm super excited to see where this is going. Like, what happens when Goku, I think he gets to the point where he's literally in his base form all the time. And since Super occurs at the 10-year time skip between the defeat of Majin Buu and that last episode of Z at the I think it's the 28th World Martial Arts Tournament, whenever he fights Oob, Goku comes in this new gi. I mean, he's in his base form. He's fighting in his base form. Things like that. And it's funny because looking back over Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, the majority of times that Goku fights, he always starts out in his base form anyway. You know, and Whis, his whole goal from the beginning of training Goku and Vegeta is to get them to realize true power in their base forms, because his words is that the Saiyans rely too heavily on these transformations, and they do. I mean, they go straight to the transformations without perfecting their base forms, and we all know that whenever they get stronger in their base forms, it makes their transform state even more powerful. And with the Moro thing, this is something that had they learned this before the fight with Moro, probably could have been completely different. Because not only is Whis telling Goku that basically tapping into this in his base form is going to save him loads of stamina and ki and stuff like that. You know, you look at how Moro sapped all of their energy and they weren't able to transform. Imagine if Goku was able to tap into Ultra Instinct in his base form. It would be a completely different ball game with the fight with Moro. But this is something that they learn afterwards. Kind of like after, if you're in class and you're learning something in, say, math class, and then you finish that test, and then the next lesson, the teacher shows you a shortcut, and you're like, wow, like that would have been nice to have on the previous lesson. It's kind of that same ordeal. Goku right now, like when he fought Moro, you know, it would have been so nice to have learned how to be an Ultra Instinct in his base form, or the true nature of Ultra Instinct. And I like it. And at the same time, I'm kind of like, meh, because like I said, when Ultra Instinct first came out, I mean, a lot of us was like, this is the pinnacle of power. How do you match this? Goku can literally go Ultra Instinct and defeat any and everybody at all times. Like, who can compete against it? You can't, you know? And that's true for its mastered form, but Goku hadn't mastered it. So we couldn't technically call it mastered Ultra Instinct, because it wasn't. It was almost like Ultra Instinct Omen with a transformation tapped on it or something to that effect. But, you know, with him not having it, you know, mastered, that opens the door to a lot of things. And them backtracking on that and doing that, while I like it, at the same time, I just kind of feel like it's a butt pull, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm here for it, man. I'm interested to see where this is going to go, you know. I think at the end of the day, Goku and Vegeta both end up in their base forms. I think Vegeta learns to master God of Destruction energy, and it keeps him in his base form and things like that. And maybe, guys, maybe we get into like some of the Ozaru type stuff that we saw with Broly in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and, you know, kind of like a homage to Super Saiyan 4 kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments section down below. Have y'all even been paying attention to the manga? And if you haven't, why haven't you, dude? Like, go check out the manga, man. It's really, really dope. But that's all I got for right now, man. Like I said, Ultra Instinct Omen is really an omen to his base form. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't forget to turn on notifications. And don't forget to sheesh that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.